47 here on the Centennial Trail. We're still at Dalton Lake, just getting packed up. Everything was pretty wet this morning. We're, I don't know, 30, 40 yards from the lake, so the moisture kind of seeped over. So we're going to unpack wet tents, and I'll probably have wet tents this evening and afternoon because the storm is in. If you can see above me here, if I rotate a little bit, the clouds are already coming in, so we're hoping we get these 12 miles to Elk Creek done decent time today before the big storm comes in, get settled in, and then just ride the storm out in there. Pretty noisy at the campground last night. We had people chopping their wood till almost 1 a.m. A couple over in this direction that came in late. Of course, they were bickering and arguing till after 1:30, so not the most quiet night at the campground, but we'll get out of here in about 2-3 minutes and be on the trail. Here's a look at Dalton Lake right here on the far side. I think we go up this way. I don't remember 100%. There is another small bridge down there. Oh, I do remember this. There's a little bridge down there that we crossed through, and that was where Cade startled a snake. We had a nice break on there. So Scott's not following me because it's a little bit off the map because there's another bridge down there, but I'm going this way. We start this morning with, I don't know, 500 to 600 foot climb, so that'll be fun. We go up to a small peak and then we drop down just a little bit and go up to another peak. A little chilly this morning is why I got my hood up. I think just the humidity that's in the air, I can smell the lingering smell of campfires from last night. It smells really good. Love that smell. It's been a steady incline. Not too steep this morning. I'm breathing hard now though. I'd say we're probably maybe about halfway up it. At least vertical distance. Still working our way up. Scott just made a comment about catching a bunch of spider webs in the face. That's not in the main reason I let him go first, but it's definitely in the top 3. He's taller than me, clears them out. Sorry, Scotty. You'll learn. We're getting a momentary reprieve from the climbing as we're going along this 2-track here. We still have a bunch of climbing to do though. We have been seeing a lot of these silky nests. I don't know if those are spiders or some type of worm or what, but we've seen a bunch of them this year today on the trail. Alright, so we are pretty much on top of the first peak. Hey everybody, thank you for sticking through this video series. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I've been home from the trail probably about a month and a half now, and as I was going through the videos, I decided I wanted to do kind of a little reflection back on it after being off the trail for a month and a half and our decision to get off. I think we made the best decision. As you saw from the skies, it was really dark. As we left Bear Butte, we drove through probably about 2 hours of really heavy rain. It came down and came down. We could only see, 20, 30 feet in front of the car. So we made a good decision. I imagine us being stuck out there would have been miserable. Could we have made it through the night? Most likely, as long as you didn't get any big hail that ripped through the tents. But we would have been kind of miserable in the morning. Over the next couple days, once we got home, Dora kept looking at the radar for the area, and it got hit for another 2 days. Getting on the Centennial Facebook group, we weren't the only ones that bailed because of that storm. A couple groups bailed the next couple days because it was pretty miserable. Um, if it would have been up to me, would I have bailed? If it would have just been me, probably not, because I'm stubborn and I like to finish what I start. But I wouldn't have been smart enough to check the weather like Dora did. So I would have been in for a couple miserable days. I guess my big resident. I am not moving very quick. My feet are a little sore and ankles are sore too. So just trying to get the miles in. Took a little break in a kind of a dry creek bed there. I don't know if that's one of the Elk Creek crossings or not. We'll find out. I think there's 3 of them. I think I'll recognize the last one at least. And if there's an old rope. One more crossing the creek. This may actually be the spot where I got almost hypothermic last time when Kate and I were here. These crossings look alike, and I was pretty miserable at the time. Remember a little rock ledge up here, so it doesn't quite look at this like this though. Still pushing out the miles here. Whew. This heat and humidity is definitely getting to me. I'm tired today. Pushing on, thinking about that water we have cached up here. And there should be some more too. I think we still have a little bit of climbing though, maybe. All right, finally made it to Elk Creek Trailhead, I believe. I am beat. I need a long break. Bunch of jugs of water. I don't know if they're free or for people already. We have our stashed a little ways away. All right, we're sitting here at Elk Creek Trailhead, and we made an audible call. We checked out the weather, we checked back with home, and there is calling for some severe weather today, all day tomorrow. So we've decided to call it a trip. We'll leave some miles left for next time rather than risking it by sitting out in a possible thunderstorm with all these downed trees we've seen. I know those were from wind, but it makes you a little sketchy here. So we're going to call it a day. We called John from roaming around, and he's going to come and give us a shuttle here back to Bear Butte, and then I think we are going to head home. So thanks for following along, and we hope you get out there and enjoy it. Until next time, guys. Hike on. All right, there's a quick look at the weather that's coming in. So definitely would have been a rough night riding out the storm, but we're here at Bear Butte just saying goodbye and on our way back home. Thanks for watching. That's where we would have been. Hey everybody, thank you for sticking through this video series. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I've been home from the trail probably about a month and a half now, and as I was going through the videos, I decided I wanted to do kind of a little reflection back on it after being off the trail for a month and a half and our decision to get off. I think we made the best decision. As you saw from the skies, it was really dark. As we left Bear Butte, we drove through probably about 2 hours of really heavy rain. It came down and came down. We could only see, 20, 30 feet in front of the car. So we made a good decision. I imagine us being stuck out there would have been miserable. Could we have made it through the night? Most likely, as long as you didn't get any big hail that ripped through the tents. But we would have been kind of miserable in the morning. Over the next couple days, once we got home, Dora kept looking at the radar for the area, and it got hit for another 2 days. Getting on the Centennial Facebook group, we weren't the only ones that bailed because of that storm. A couple groups bailed the next couple days because it was pretty miserable. If it would have been up to me, would I have bailed? if it would have just been me. Probably not, because I'm stubborn and I like to finish what I start. But I wouldn't have been smart enough to check the weather like Dora did. So I would have been in for a couple miserable days. I guess my big reason for sticking out would I wanted Scott, aka Dora, to experience a full through hike, kind of that sense of accomplishment for finishing at the top of Bear Butte. But he didn't care. His goal was just to get out there for a bunch of days, experience a multi-day hike, and that's what he got out of it. I think he really enjoyed it. So, do I feel bad for about leaving? No, I don't. Thank goodness Scott is not nearly as stubborn as me, or we probably would have had a miserable day, 2 days, 3 days, finishing up that trail. So, those of you that are like me that are stubborn, don't be stubborn. You don't want to get caught in some nasty weather or situation where things can quickly turn. Um, so keep that in mind. The trail will always be there. You can always go back and hike it again at another day. I don't think that's going to be me. I don't think I'm going to go back and do the Centennial Trail for a third time. It is a great trail, but with so many other trails out there, um, I don't think I'll go back for a third time. Who knows? Maybe we'll go back and redo those last 2 days just to have two complete cycles of it. But to me, it's not a big deal. There's a lot of trails coming up. I got a big one coming up next summer with my son that I'm excited about. So hopefully we'll put some more videos out before then, but I'm not going to tell you what that one is. But we'll have a great one next summer. Already planning ahead. So, thank Dora for having a great trip with me. Really enjoyed it. Thank all of you once again for watching these videos. I mainly do them for myself. For when I'm old, I can go back and watch them. What am I talking about? I'm old already. But so I can go back and watch them again. I do that occasionally just to bring back memories of the trail. So hope you enjoyed them, guys. And like always, until next time, hike on.